Moments. This is Jean Kuhn. I'm your host, and today my guest is Shelly Gronseth. Is it
Mhm.
Gronseth? And Shelly is a nutritionist, I believe, if I read
Yeah.
that correctly. Correct. So, and we're going to talk a little bit about that. But you know what the first question is, Shelly? What was your milk crate moment?
So my milk crate moment, has happened a couple times, but the first time it happened, I really have a passion for helping people, helping them reach their goals, whether that be, fitness or more wellness or weight loss or whatever their goal may be. And I came across several roadblocks where people would be asking me for my help and I'd be giving them advice and giving my all, giving my heart, my soul, everything. And they would decide not to make those changes. And that was really hard on me because um, it just kinda set me back and it made me think, "Am I doing the right thing? Is my heart in the right place? Should I keep going?" Um, and I kept running across these roadblocks, but, yeah, it just, it'll come and go, and, of course, we'll have more milk crate moments.
Oh gosh, don't you have one at least once a week? I have one
Yeah.
at least once a week. So
Yeah.
but what I'm hearing you say is that you were at a place where you wanted the transformation for them more than they wanted it for themselves,
Yes.
right? And as a coach, when you get caught up in that, it's like, oh, holy, it makes you question everything as
Yes.
a not only as a person, but as a coach. And do you really have what it takes to help people change their life, right?
Mhm.
So I get that. So who helped you through the milk crate moment because you're still doing what you did before, right?
Yes.
So who helped you through that piece of it?
Mainly some of my, business mentors and mainly my husband. He's always been super, encouraging of me following my dreams and, reminding me of my why. So he's been a
Oh,
great
awesome.
supporter.
I love that. Um, so it when tell me a little bit more about I'm anxious, right? Because normally I always talk about the fact is your spouse and your friends are not really your business partners, so you shouldn't be going to them for that. Tell me a little bit about how your husband helped you with that.
So, yeah, he just, like, helps he's very encouraging, he's very, uplifting, um so I did go to my business mentors, but then I mainly first went to my husband just because, I don't know, we're such good I know everyone's good friends with their spouse, but, um, I don't know, I just turned to him and, he just really helped guide me, and he's always, very supportive of everything I do, so I kind of went to him because I knew he was gonna tell me to keep going because
Oh.
subconsciously, you should, but you're having the moment. So maybe subconsciously I went to him because he, was gonna tell me to keep going. But of course, my business mentors and friends, encouraged me because I did put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into getting my degree and all those things. So it's definitely worth it to keep going.
How long have you been married?
Um, let's see, 7 or 8 years, I can't remember.
Well, I love that, and I love the fact that you said your husband is very supportive of what you're doing, and, I've been married 42 years, and I have the same thing. My husband is my biggest fan,
Mhm.
and he supports every dumb idea I've ever had, and after about 40 years, I said, "Hey, look, sometimes it's okay to say no."
Mm.
Because as an entrepreneur, you're how long have you been an entrepreneur now?
6 years.
Yeah, so 42 here, right? And over those 42 years, I have had multiple milk crate moments, but honestly, some things that I should probably have never done. And I'm not blaming it on my husband because had he told me no, I would have done it anyway.
Mhm.
Oh, but my point is I love the fact that my point is I love the fact that your husband's super supportive because so many women do not have that when they want to start a business or when they're in business, which in of itself can be a milk crate moment
Mhm.
for a woman. So I love that for sharing that. Let's talk about what you do.
What I do, like, as a nutritionist?
Yeah, let's talk about what you do in your business. Your business is called Just Lean In.
Yeah, so I'm the head coach and the VP of client success at Just Lean In. So what we do is we help women and men lose weight. We help them to really help support their gut flora, and decrease cravings, improve energy, balance mood, balance hormones. So we give them meal plans, workouts, and we provide personal nutrition coaching. And that's my main thing that I do is I love helping people through their roadblocks, working on mindset, working on just breaking through those emotional eating patterns or things like that.
So I'm this is not was not a question that I said I might ask you, and it just made me think of it. But what is one of the worst milk crate moments that one of your clients has had as they're going through this piece here? Listen, as a fat chick, I'm I know their problems, right? So
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, like, what would have been the one of those really awful milk crate moments that they had as they're going through working with you? Because it's not a reflection of you, it's their own inner self that's struggling with it. So that's what I'm looking
Yeah.
for.
Um, let's see. I would say sometimes I hear from clients, and I'm not sure if this is exactly what you're asking, but just that like what prompts them to start their journey and throughout their journey is number one, the scale, right? So them stepping on the scale and seeing a number that they don't want to see, and it just completely breaks them down. But also a lot of times I hear is like, I'm sitting on the floor playing with my kids and I can't get up.
Mhm.
I can't, I can't run with my kids. Or, I ate too much and I don't feel good. So things like that where people just finally a moment hits them um, within their journey, and it really just makes them realize why they started the journey and why they want to obtain their goal.
Oh, that's great. That's a great answer, Shelley. So I think you have something for everybody here today, right?
Yes.
All right, let's talk about that. Tell us what you have for them.
So, I would love to offer you guys, you just put the link in there, right?
You did.
Yeah, so, go ahead and fill out that, link, and I'm going go ahead?
I'm gonna put it. Whoops, shoot. Hold on, I messed it up. But it's in the chat, and which
Okay.
is where I really wanted to put it so that they could access it.
Okay. Yeah, so go ahead and fill that out, and then I'm gonna get on the phone with you, and, we're gonna discuss your goals, and I'm gonna give you tips and tricks and send you over, um, a free PDF for, like, healthy habits checklist. So, I'm just excited to help people, and I just have such a serving heart, so I love giving anyone, whether they start with the program or not, I love just giving tips away because who doesn't someone everyone needs to hear a message, and sometimes it's just perfectly timed.
I love that. Well, I'm gonna call you kind of a newbie entrepreneur, right? 6
Mhm.
years, you said. So let me ask you this question. This is what I always ask everybody at the end is what piece of business advice would you give someone who's maybe a startup entrepreneur?
Oh, let's see. I would say the this I don't know, 2 things. So, one thing is to make sure you track and, log all the things you wanna keep track of, because for a while there, I thought, "I could just fly by the seat of my pants. I don't need to make Excel spreadsheets and Google Docs and, track all my numbers and all the all the, important things," and then I realized, "Oh, that'd be helpful to have." So, do the monotonous things that you really don't feel like doing, make the notes, make the Excel spreadsheets, look at the numbers, it's gonna be incredibly helpful to see your progress, because you can it's more of a tangible thing to look at to see your progress, and then, secondly is just invest in yourself, whether that be self-care or in a business mentor or a business strategy session, because it's a lot of mindset, and you don't realize how much um, building, being an entrepreneurs can really alter your mind, right? So you need that mindset work.
I don't know that people understood the brilliant piece that you dropped first, right? The most brilliant thing that I heard you say in those 2 was know your numbers, right? You
Mhm.
cannot be an entrepreneur and grow a business if you don't even know what your business is or how much money you're making. And I still have clients who've worked with me for a couple of years who will not track that. And because it takes time, right? It
Mhm.
takes time to look at that. But man, I use that for a benefit. I look at it and I get super excited about it, right? If you can't, if you don't know what your numbers are, I really believe you're not in business because you have no idea where you're going.
Yeah, my
You
at the beginning, my thought was, "Well, it's not a revenue generating activity, so why would I do it?"
don't-
But it is, because then you're tracking your progress, so
Well, I
it's
look at it as revenue generating too because I get giddy about the money, right? I'm
Mhm.
very money motivated and I like to work with people who are money motivated. So when looking at the numbers and seeing every time something comes in, I think that's super exciting, which keeps my vibrational level up, right?
Mhm.
For no other reason than to create a higher vibrational level, you should look at your numbers. So
Yes.
that was a really good piece of advice that you just gave people. So thank you for that. Shelly, this has been lovely talking to you. So, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing your milk crate moment. And I hope that we get an opportunity to chat again.
Thank you so much, Jean.
You're welcome. Have a good day. Bye.
You too. Bye.